Good afternoon. Ba tashakor a zama baraye budan dar inja va adaye eteram be azizane az dast rafte. Today marks 3 years since our community was shattered by the loss of friends, neighbors, family members, and co-workers killed in the brutal and unjustified downing of Ukrainian Airlines flight PS 752. Among the 55 Canadian citizens and 30 permanent residents lost that day, 7 called the North Shore home. Canada lost many gifted, bright, hardworking, deeply committed people that day. The academic and local business communities have particularly felt this loss. All of us were and are greatly saddened, and many lives were deeply affected. The path to justice for the victims of PS 752 and their families has been a challenging one. Canada has worked to try to support them in many ways and has, alongside our international partners, sought transparency and justice from the government of Iran. We remain committed to holding Iran accountable and obtaining justice. On December the 28th, Canada, Sweden, Ukraine, and the United Kingdom initiated a process to hold Iran legally accountable. If arbitration cannot settle the dispute within 6 months, Iran can and will be taken to the International Court of Justice. My parliamentary colleagues of all political parties and I are deeply committed to the pursuit of justice for the victims of PS 752. Their loss and the Iranian government's lack of accountability are part of a recurring disregard for human rights on the part of the Iranian regime. And this pattern, as you know very well, continues to this day. Certainly so many who now find themselves imprisoned and condemned by the same brutal regime that have come about as a result of the recent protests in Iran. Canada will continue to maintain and increase strong sanctions on the Iranian regime, including on the IRGC. We will look to ensure that the ill-gotten gains of people associated with the regime are seized and frozen. And in addition, the 15 Liberal MPs in British Columbia have now undertaken political sponsorships of detained people in Iran, people who are on the list for execution, in hope that our collective advocacy will make a significant difference. This is something German parliamentarians have done, French parliamentarians have done, and now Canadian parliamentarians have done. I also just want to express my shock and express my condolences about the executions that took place yesterday of Mohammad Hosseini and Mohammad Karami. We will continue to share the stories of the people who have been imprisoned in Iran and attempt to be their voices to make sure that the Iranian regime knows that Canada, and indeed the world, is watching. Canada is steadfastly committed to working towards justice for the victims and the families of Flight PS 752 and for those who are now fighting in Iran for their rights and for their freedoms. And yes, we need continued action. You have my commitment on this solemn occasion to continue this work now and well into the future. Man ham shameh roshan kaham kar. Thank you.